Is this the most accurate pistol on the market? I don't know, but we're gonna find out on today's Accuracy X video. What's going on, everybody? Evan from Battlehawk Armory here. Just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to you about a brand that you don't see or hear about that often that we think is super cool and that you ought to know about. That brand is Accuracy X. So we have a ton of Accuracy X pistols here on the table. Some things to know right off the bat: these are all made here in the US, in Virginia, using all US sourced parts. These pistols are made to a very high pedigree. They have a background in competitive shooting. So the Pro Series, which is everything that we have right here on the table, is Accuracy X's entry into the high capacity 1911 market. The Pro Series all use forged slides, frames, and match grade barrels, and they all have sensational match grade triggers to help you extract the accuracy out of those match grade barrels. All of these pistols are made a la carte to your order. So if you like a certain finish, a certain feature of any one of these pistols, you can get it built exactly to your specifications. Delving back in, we have the T1 right here. So this is going to be a bit more of a tactically oriented model. Moving over to the D1. D1 is going to be another tactically oriented pistol. This version is a full government size model. Hopping over to the H1. H1 is going to be a full weight frame. So these models have a super heavy frame. They are going to be very soft shooting with all of that weight in the dust cover. Down here at the bottom, if you are a competitive shooter, this is the pistol that you're gonna like the most. This is an L1. This has that same Chile E2 aluminum grip with a deactivated grip safety and island barrel. So you're gonna reduce the reciprocating mass even more and have an even softer, faster shooting pistol. A couple really unique offerings from Accuracy X are the B1 series. This particular satin finish is a 45 ACP long slide, whereas the all black is the super popular 10mm. So that's a long slide 10mm high capacity double stack coming out of Accuracy X. And down here at the bottom, the most tactically oriented pistol of the bunch, this is the Gunfighter. So this model, you can see, has this beautiful high power cut up front. It's got a short frame that is optics cut and a polymer grip module with a double undercut trigger guard and that same really awesome Accuracy X stippling on that grip module. If you like what the Pro Series has to offer, if you like the sound of that accuracy guarantee, if you like those match grade triggers, if you like the US built component of these pistols, but you're not quite ready to step into a single action only gun, Accuracy X has you covered as well. That would be the Axe series of pistols. So as you can see here, these are modified Glocks, again, done in-house in Accuracy X in Virginia. So down here at the bottom, we have an Accuracy X Glock 19. So this 19 down here has a Timney trigger that they've worked over beyond what you would normally get in just that Timney match grade trigger with Accuracy X stippling, the slot system up top, and again, the ergonomics have been completely reworked, and a match grade barrel. Right here in the middle, we have a Glock 34. There's been a ton of slide lightning that's been done in addition to that same Accuracy X optics cut. This Glock 34 on the top has all the go fast bits. Again, we have that Timney trigger. We have an oversized magazine catch, magazine well, magazine extension, everything matches. Everything has that super awesome Accuracy X touch on it with a slide racker and a compensator. Another thing to consider with Accuracy X, obviously accuracy is in the name. All of these pistols are shot in-house by an actual shooter and must be held to a high degree of accuracy. Every single pistol is going to come with a test target so you can see exactly what this pistol is capable of doing. For the serious collectors out there, for the guys who like the absolute best in life, we have the X series model by Accuracy X. This X series, as you can see, 10 shots at 50 yards. There's your test group. Signed by Steve, the owner of Accuracy X, is actually the one who fired this pistol. And guys, this pistol is beautiful. These are some of the tightest pistols across the board as far as the fit and finish goes, but this X series is just taking it to the next level. I mean, you can see how tight that lockup is. You can just see the quality oozing off this pistol. So again, if you have to have the best of the best, if you want a functional piece of artwork, Accuracy X, the X series model, has you covered. All of these Accuracy X's have the multi-slot sight system on them. But what that actually is instead of just your standard dovetail and optics plate, all of these front sights and rear sights and optics plates are compatible with one another. So on every single one of these pistols, you can change out the front sight, whether you want it taller or shorter, or you like a night sight like I have on this T1, an all black target sight like I have here on this L1, or if you like a high contrast fiber optic sight like I have on the D1 over here. They are all configurable to your specifications. If you want to go optics, they've got you covered on that. They have multi-slot optics covers for any of the major optics that you might want to use. Many of them have a co-witness rear sight that you can align to co-witness with that front sight. And again, if you need it taller, if you need it shorter, you can absolutely change that out to your specifications, to your liking, for whatever way you want to go. So with that multi-slot system, you can truly reconfigure any of these Accuracy X pistols to work with any optics combination, front sight, rear sight, co-witness sights with an optic, or just an optic, whatever you want to do on any of these Accuracy X pistols. So we have here a demo unit that was sent to us by Accuracy X. This is a D1 that we have set up, and we are actually going to take it out and run it through its paces. We want to know what it's all about. We want to share what it's all about with you. So we are going to take this D1 out to the range. We've got it set up here with a HoloSun 507 comp. We've used that multi-slot system to set up some co-witness, blacked out rear sight, fiber optic front sight. And like I said, we're going to put this thing through its paces. We're going to zero up that optic. We're going to shoot some groups, see what the accuracy is all about. And then we're going to throw it in some holsters, and we are going to start running it at speed at some shooting competitions and show you everything that this pistol is all about all along the way. So we're out here with the Accuracy X D1. We're going to zero up this HoloSun 507 comp. We're going to start with Ammo Inc. Signature 115 grain. We're going to be checking speeds with the brand new Garmin Zero Chrono as well the entire time. So there was our initial group just getting warmed up, settled in, and that is our second group just with ball ammo after one adjustment. So we'll make another adjustment, try one more time, and then we'll switch over to the match ammo. There's group number 3, so those were our first 2 shots basically in one hole, so looks like we're pretty close. We'll switch over to the match ammo, and we'll also check the chrono to see how that Full Metal Jacket is doing on the chrono. So this is that Ammo Inc. Signature. It's that ball ammo on the Garmin Zero Chrono. We have those 9 shots that we just shot, an average of 12.23 with a standard deviation of 14.4. That's pretty good for just range ammo right there. All right, so we're switched over to the Ammo Inc. Sierra Target stuff. This is a match hollow point. Looks like I think I probably just pulled that second shot a little bit low, but again, you've got 2 in about the same hole. We'll make one final adjustment, and we'll shoot some steel at 25 and 50 yards and see how it's doing. Alright. So right there, we've got our Ammo Inc. 115 grain jacket hollow points. Once again, right about a 14 standard deviation. 1,222 feet per second across 6 shots. Pretty good. We're definitely making power factor for gun games. So our first 3 rounds were right here, and I made just a minor adjustment, and I'll take that all day because we basically have 5 rounds right in there at 15 yards. 50 yards with a handgun with the Accuracy X D1 with just ball ammo. This is the target that we were shooting at 25 yards. We're shooting this target at 25 yards, and honestly, not a whole lot bigger than just a hand. Shooting it offhand at 25 yards with that ammo ink back there. You can see a little bit larger target, but still not much bigger than hand size, that we were holding at least 80% hits just standing at 50 yards with this Accuracy X D1. Up next, we'll take it to a match and see how it does.
My trigger's different.
The gun is fine.
It needs some tweaks.
As well as the shooter.
Well, yeah, I think that's something that I'm capable of.
We are back in the studio with the Accuracy X D1 that we took out and did some shooting with. So, some thoughts from the range. We were able to run this pistol through its paces pretty well. We took it out with some regular ball ammo, we took it out with some match grade ammo, both from Ammo Inc. Shot some groups, got the optic all zeroed up. And I think you'll see in the footage, it was pretty impressive how this pistol was grouping. Just the accuracy that I was able to extract from this pistol, just resting on a sandbag and shooting free-handed as we were kind of getting warmed up and getting used to the pistol was extremely impressive. We were basically shooting this pistol at rifle distances at 50 yards, just standing and making pretty good connection out there at what is essentially a rifle distance with a handgun. So that was super impressive. Definitely an accurate gun, as the name would suggest. After that, we actually went and did some action shooting with this pistol. So we took this thing out, we ran it through a multi-gun match, we ran it through a hit factor pistol only match, and then we did a couple trial runs of some hit factor pistol with it as well, just to kind of get it in some more hands, get some more rounds through it, and kind of form a more informed opinion of what this pistol was like. So things that we noticed, it is as advertised accurate. All of us noticed that we shot this pistol extremely well. The recoil impulse was very low on this D1. As you might assume, with the match grade bull barrel, the forged frame and slide, with the lightning that Accuracy X has done to this one, that was super cool. It was nice being able to utilize this multi-slot system. We were able to set this pistol up with some co-witness iron sights, in addition to the Holosun 507 comp. So whatever optic you want to run, in our instance, we want to do the large window competition optic because that's what we were trying to do with the pistol. So the multi-slot was nice. The recoil impulse was super low. The other thing that we all kind of noticed was this Chile E2 grip. It definitely has some bite. It's not too aggressive where, you know, you're going to bleed from putting a squeeze down on it, but when you do plant your hand on this gun and squeeze, it's going to stay planted in your hands. So we all appreciated the texture on this Chile grip. The trigger was sensational, as you might imagine. The one thing that we all kind of wished was a little bit different was the safety, especially for me being a left-handed shooter. You'll notice in some of the closer shots that the safety on the non-dominant side for most right-handed shooters is really small. So for myself and Jordan and some of the other left-handed shooters, we just wish that the safety was a little bit larger and a little bit tighter to the frame here at the rear. But, you know, that's kind of nitpicking. If we had to say something negative, we wish that the safety was set up just a little bit different. The other thing that you might notice here, kind of addressing the elephant in the room, is that we did put some tape on the grip here to deactivate that grip safety. Obviously, that is an option that you can spec out in the Accuracy X pistols, depending on what your needs and wants are out of that pistol. Me having a little bit smaller hands and just the way I grip the pistol, I didn't always get that grip safety deactivated when I was drawing the pistol from a holster and just establishing a really quick grip in the holster. So I went ahead and deactivated that grip safety just for time's sake, since we were predominantly shooting competition with it. Not getting that grip safety consistently deactivated was more of a me problem than a problem with the gun, but obviously a pretty simple fix here to be able to get it performing a little bit higher at those competitions for us. But aside from that, we put down some pretty good runs with this pistol at both multi-gun and pistol matches. We really had a lot of fun being able to take it out. And you know, if this is something that you think would fit whatever role you have, it definitely won't disappoint. We're just going to wrap things up here today. We hope that you have had a good time learning more about this really cool brand, Accuracy X. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like and follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and X for more of this content. If you have questions about anything that we covered in this video today, or if you have suggestions for what you'd like us to do next, please leave those in the comments below. Thanks again, everyone.